was watching an interview on Vlad, right? It's a statement that you made about New Orleans, about the whole gay thing.
That's some New Orleans shit now. That's some Louisiana shit. Shit, the punks in Louisiana, Birdman kissed Lil Wayne in the mouth. They sissies. There's the sissy culture in New Orleans specifically. It's common.
I kind of want to get into that. Like, where does that come from? What is your understanding for that come from?
I mean, the whole thing, brother, when it comes to that whole thing come out the Fed joint for real. From the Fed joint, from a federal perspective, of motherfuckers who have been to the Fed joint, motherfuckers who did Fed time, all the stories come out the Fed joint. The two areas, the two cities, the two locations in terms of prisoners who are known for engaging in homosexual activity. I'm not saying that New Orleans and Washington, D.C. is the other city. Washington, D.C. is not a city, you know what I'm saying? But it is still a city that's not a city. Washington, D.C. is a city that's not a city. We understand it's a U.S. territory because it's not an incorporated city. But motherfuckers from Washington, D.C. and motherfuckers from New Orleans specifically are known for openly engaging in homosexual behavior. And inside the federal facility, inside the federal penitentiary, inside the federal prison system, Washington, D.C. motherfuckers and New Orleans motherfuckers, they fuck with each other the heavyweight because they get out in the same way. They fucking punks up in there.
Is that the whole system, or is that one prison?
No, it's just a known. It's a common denominator throughout the whole federal prison system that motherfuckers in Washington D.C. and motherfuckers in New Orleans, by and large, not all of them, but by and large, they don't necessarily frown upon motherfuckers with punks, sissies. They don't frown upon that. They own that. They known for being on that. That is something that they're known for doing. So, but that's not solely where my statement came from. My statement came from all the shit that I'm looking at and I'm seeing with the transgender rappers who have a lot of popularity in New Orleans.
New Orleans does have like
A punk culture.
transgender rappers that are popular, you know.
Yes,
like
yeah, I seen that
Big
motherfucker. They
Frida,
accept
Katie
it.
Red,
They
and so forth.
accept them.
These
No
are
problem.
popular
They be getting booked in the
trans
clubs.
men
Yeah.
who dress like women and so forth. So there is some truth to that overall.
You got some transgenders down there that more popular than straight up hood and straight up heterosexuals. You know what I'm saying? Some of the hottest, like the Big Frida motherfucker, all the rest of them. Big Frida, like the hottest motherfucker coming out of motherfucking New Orleans.
Right?
Right?
Well
And-
respected in the city too, man. Like
Yeah,
amongst
and I'm
everybody,
not,
not just the gay community, but amongst everybody. You know, Frida's.
and that's hard to do. In the climate that we live in, especially in the world of hip hop and the world of now if it's R&B, that's another thing. But in the world of hip hop, it's hard for people who are openly gay. Even though this world is more accepting of homosexuality than it's ever have been, it's still hard in the world of hip hop for somebody who's openly gay to command as much respect or as much attention as like the Big Frida do. Big Frida, one of the hottest motherfuckers in all of New Orleans, not just, I mean, all of Louisiana, not just, and then motherfuckers don't have a problem coming out and acknowledging how dope they think Frida is. And these ain't just people who are gay. These are motherfuckers who, most of her fan base are they not gay at all. But they fuck with it. So if you think about it in the world of hip hop, it's kind of like hard for somebody who's openly gay or transgender to have that much support from a city. Normally that's like some shit that's like off in space in some motherfucking way. But New Orleans don't have no problem accepting Frida, specifically probably because he's one of their own. So I guess they feel like they're gonna ride with a motherfucker because she is one of our own.
Why you think I represent True Orleans and not New Orleans? So I don't have a problem with nothing that he said. Don't be embarrassed now. Y'all sit there and y'all glorify punks, and then when they call y'all out on it, y'all won't come to me. What the you want me to do? I tell y'all the same thing every day. Representation is everything. Now y'all finally get to see that y'all ain't got the Soulja Slim respect that y'all thought y'all had. I told y'all, I'm here to restore New Orleans pride. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Keep telling y'all that. Don't call me for no Dawgface. That's my dog. I ain't got a problem with nothing he said. I fight against that shit. The whole city be against me. Now y'all see what I fight for.
Everybody gonna have their own opinion on what New Orleans culture is and what we represent. You feel me? Like, it's completely two different things. Did bounce music. Soldier Slim did bounce music and Frida did bounce music. You feel me? That's two different lanes. You feel me? Josephine Johnny for sure did bounce music, but when you look at Johnny history, you see that he was a street cat too. You feel me? So everybody from outside gonna perceive it different, and then you got a narrative that's going around right now with the Ben 10 and the JR thing. So they basically he want to get into the algorithm. So why not speak on to that? You feel me?
Face, but you haven't spent time in the prison system. Have you ever been around personally? Have you ever been around anybody from New Orleans?
No. No, I take that back. Yeah, I take that back. Plenty of motherfuckers. I'll take that back. I had to sit and think about it for a minute. There are plenty of motherfuckers from the state of Louisiana who locked up. I was in the Michigan prison system. There are plenty of motherfuckers from Baton Rouge and from New Orleans and from Lafayette who locked up in Michigan. Hell yeah, plenty of motherfuckers. Louisiana. There's a pipeline between Louisiana and Detroit. This shit go back to BG and before BG. Motherfuckers from Louisiana there's always been a kinship between New Orleans and Baton Rouge and Detroit, which is why the shit that we see going on now with the NBA guys and the NBA and the All-Star JR shit, that's why that shit is so troubling, because New Orleans and Baton Rouge have always had a better than decent relationship with Detroit and vice versa.
You say BG. A lot of people don't know Slim. So Slim spent a lot of time in Detroit too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, BG, Detroit. If you were to ask BG what his second home away from home was, I'm sure Detroit would be one of his top two outside of just being, in New Orleans. I'm sure that he would list Detroit as a city that he feels most comfortable at outside of being in New Orleans.
Hey y'all, today I'm gonna talk about Mr. Dawgface. What possessed your ugly ball sack looking ass to get on this internet and put my name in your mouth yesterday? I don't bother nobody. I don't put nobody's name in my mouth. I ain't never did you nothing, don't know you, I ain't never seen you in my motherfucking life. But you want to sit there and holler about something. This a podcaster. He got a podcast. Bitch, I bet your podcast microphone smell like Texas motherfucking rodeo horse stables, bitch. I don't know you. I don't know why you sat there and said my motherfucking name yesterday. I'ma be respectful. This bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch. You's a whole motherfucking clown, bitch. You act like something between a motherfucking woman's legs. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. I ain't say nothing to you, bitch. I don't even know you, bro. I don't know nothing about you, bitch. But I know one motherfucking thing, bitch. Yeah. You better find somebody to play with. I don't fucking know you. I ain't never said nothing to you. Tell me something. Oh, this hoe look like me with a wig. Bitch. You couldn't stand next to me in a dark motherfucking alley, bitch. With your stupid looking ass. And you're a grown ass man messing with innocent grandmothers like me. That's what I gotta say today.
Hey, NBA young boy mama. Got you. I got you. You fell into the mother trap.
I fucked with Surrounder and I fucked with Dawgface. I don't like that shit, bro. And I'm a real nigga. I called my dog Dawgface. I called him. That's my nigga. I fucked with Dawgface. I had him on the phone. I told him just like I'm telling y'all, dog, like, man, I don't like that shit, bro. Because I feel like nigga crashing everybody out. Since Ben 10 crashed out, now you got the cities ready to crash out. No, dog, see, that's why Ben 10 should have never got his ass involved in this shit, bro. So now, off of Ben 10 mistake, now you got Baton Rouge and motherfucking Detroit talking about each other, man. Come on, man.
How was the backing from Detroit? How was the love for Dawgface?
I mean, the backing from Detroit is the same. I have there's so much love I'm getting from the city of Detroit right now. The whole thing is there's a lot of misunderstanding because people don't understand that what I'm doing now, there's no blueprint for it. There's no wrong or right way to do this. It is what it is. I've gone further than anybody else in the history of the city of Detroit, and my upward trajectory is rocket like. It is space shuttle endeavor like. Because the things that you're going to see over the course of the next week or so, you know me. You've been knowing me for years. You know what I'm saying? Not just over on a link. We've been to you know me personally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I know that I'm more concerned with what you think because you are a media person. So I'm more concerned with because you've been knowing me for years now. We ain't just not met. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just not connected over no motherfucking link on this app. We know each other. So my question to you is, what do you think about my meteoric rise
The
in the
progression.
world of
I
YouTube?
think
Yeah.
you say that we've been knowing each other for a while now, and it's always been there. I think initially some years ago, the internet wasn't ready for you.
Right.
But then as things changed, and then that truth shit. So it's not a lot of people who gonna just say that shit. Who just gonna let it fly and boldly say it. So
Mhm.
you're one of those necessary. I wouldn't say evils, but you're one of those
Yeah.
one of those necessary belt ass niggas. It's a lot of you.
Mhm.
You're one of those cats that's gonna expose. What do they say? I ain't got no picks and chooses. It is what it is. You do some flaw
Mhm.
shit, calling that shit out. I think it's necessary. So yeah, and then you see where that takes you, right? Because not a lot of people gonna play that game. So it takes you to those highest of heights. So I'm not surprised. Damn sure not
Mhm.
surprised.
There it is.
The
Now
timing, I
that's
think everything was in time. That's all. Everything was in time.
yeah.
You know?
Now that's what I'm concerned about because you operate in this space at the highest level. So your opinion about what's going on with me and how you view it and how you see it, that's important to me because you operate in this space and you've been here and you've done that. So your opinion is an opinion that I respect. Anybody else, I don't give a fuck about how they feel unless
Like you see on
you
other
are
podcasters
unless you're
say.
doing something that, man, listen, if you ain't doing, listen, I'm the only motherfucker from Detroit that's ever been on Video Wang's Rare Report.
Mm.
That's history.
Mm.
I made that was history made 2-3 years ago.
Yes, sir. That's major right there.
It's major. Name somebody else from Detroit been on here. Name one person.
I had been to Detroit, but ain't nobody from Detroit now.
All right, that's history.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's historic.
Representation too, man. Yes, indeed.